ranking League One fans, this is going to be based on home and away support. But yeah, to any teams that are newly promoted or newly relegated into League One, just a warning, it's the worst league in the world. Not quality of football wise, not like or fans wise, just generally. To get out of that league, it's outrageous. I hate it with a passion, and I'm thankful that we're out of it. However, with that being said, we might as well rank the teams that are still in there, and we might as well have a look at the fans, because there's some cracking fans in League One. But yeah, just quickly, please like, subscribe, turn on post notifications. I emphasise the subscribing and turn on post notifications, it means the world. And if we get maybe 30 likes on today's video, genuinely that would be unreal. So yeah, please just support. And if you don't want to, completely fine. But anyway, we'll get right into things now. Alright, let's start off with Sheffield Wednesday. Mental. And I need to preface this by saying I went to every home match. I went to the League One playoff semi, League One playoff final, and I went to multiple away matches last year, so first hand experience, and I know these lot are crazy. They were losing 4-5-0 to Sol, and they were still chanting and still bouncing. That's something else, not to mention the Hillsborough atmosphere and everything else. Plymouth, mental. They were losing 2-0, they scored one goal to make it 2-1, just one, and it was the best limbs I've seen all year, so they get that award. They also get the award for being a small club yet having unbelievable amount of fans, unbelievably loyal fans. Like, they travel everywhere. Like, yeah, there's so much to mention with this club, but I'll stick to the few short words. They're just crazy. There's nothing more I can say. Ipswich, very, very good. However, I think Sheffield Wednesday and Plymouth edge it for me personally. Portsmouth Road, don't get me wrong, cracking atmosphere, and away from home they were very good at the Sol. I just think the two above were better personally, but by no means is Ipswich a bad team. Forest Green, Forest Green are not it. Like, I mean, to be fair to them, I like what they're doing. I like their approach to everything, but their fans are low in numbers and low in noise. Speaking of low in numbers and low in noise, MK Dons / franchise, one of the worst clubs in the world, just shocking, genuinely shocking. Now, maybe not the worst clubs in the world, but I just think personally, like, the fans are alright people, don't get me wrong, they're decent, there's nothing wrong with them. It's just they have a 30,000 seater, and I believe the their average attendance is less than 10,000. It's very embarrassing. They also don't travel away from home, a lot of them. The very, very loyal fans travel, but that's only about 60-70 people. When they came to Sol, they had no more than 200, and Sunderland are a big team, especially for League One. You should be bringing a fair few here, unless it's a Tuesday night or something, but I believe it was a Saturday game, and they ended up winning, and I couldn't hear a peep out of them. But yeah, Cambridge, I want to put very good to mental. I'll stick to very good, but Cambridge for me, from what I've seen, have unbelievable fans. I don't know why they do, because once again, they are a small club. I wouldn't say they're on the same level as Plymouth, or maybe even Ipswich or Sheffield Wednesday, but they travel far and wide, they make a lot of noise, and I'd say they are better fans than Oxford, definitely. So that's who I'd pick in that little posh derby. But yeah, Barnsley, I'm going to put decent. To be fair to them last season, right, you can't exactly jip them because they were losing basically every game, and they still took a few hundred. That's better than a lot of these League One clubs can say. So I'm going to stick them in decent, but it's decent to bad. I'm going to give them benefit of doubt, but they are notoriously a big club with good fans, is all I'm going to say. Bolton, however, are though. It's either very good or mental. I'm going to stick them in very good, but yeah, Bolton, fair play. I mean, we lost 6-0 to them, I was there. It was awful, but them lot wouldn't shut up. They're a bit dodgy in parts, but decent people and definitely cracking fans. So yeah, they could be a mental here, there's an argument for that. Bristol Rovers, very good. I only seen 3 matches last year. It was Exeter, it was the final day of the season, and I watched them against Barrow. And all 3 occasions they were They were summit. Especially on that last day of the season, all them blue pyros on the pitch, everything. I know it's a special occasion, so I can't really judge it, but the other games as well, top notch fans is basically what it comes down to. Burton, to me, not bad at all. When they came to Sol, it wasn't bad by no means. I know they're a very small club, but they took about 200, I'd say, to the Sol, which isn't bad at all for League One standards. And there was many chance of like Yellow Army, whatever it may be. So I am going to stick it in decent. I'm inclined to maybe go bad, but we'll go decent for now. Axe Stanley bad. Like, I do love Akron and Stanley. I have no idea why, but yeah, no, when they came to Sol, there was 45 of them, so I cannot particularly see anything good about that. But yeah, not the best. Charlton, very good. Charlton do have very good fans. The Valley, usually rocking. When they came to the Sol, it was definitely rocking. I'd say they're the worst out of the bunch here, but these are some cracking clubs with cracking fans. So Charlton don't have necessarily bad fans. I just think they aren't the best in this category. But yeah, good fans. Definitely deserve a lot better, and they are a big club, so yeah, definitely championship level. You need to get back up there. Similarly with Ipswich, Sheffield Wednesday and Bolton. Cheltenham Town, bad. Same reason as Akron and Stanley. I can't say they have good fans when they bring 40 people to the Stadium of Light. Like, you know what I mean? And there's also the home supporter taking into account. There isn't really one with these two clubs. Derby, however, there is definitely a home support, and there's definitely an away following. Yeah, they will lose. They were relegated last year, and they still took like thousands to Blackpool. It's not a big day out. It's Blackpool. Like, outrageous. Honestly, outrageous. That's all I need to say on that one. Derby have, yeah, I'm not even going to speak anymore. This is just unbelievable. Exeter, very good. I'm sorry for the Devon, Cornwall derby or whatever it is, but Plymouth beat them. Exeter are phenomenal, don't get me wrong, but Plymouth have better fans. With that being said, Exeter, you do have unbelievable fans. You shouldn't have been in League 2, well, based on fans. But yeah, I've seen a few. I think it's St James's Park is what that is called, which I'm a bit sorry about. But still, yeah, it's definitely up there. Now Fleetwood is a difficult one for me, because when I keep saying it, but when they came to Sol, it was bad. Like, it was really bad. However, I've seen COD's vlogs and I've seen them away from home sometimes, and it isn't the worst thing in the world, and it's by no means bad support. However, from personal experience, and that's what I'm basing a lot of this off, I'm gonna have to stick it in bad. But maybe I can stretch a decent. We'll stretch a decent, benefit of doubt once again. But yeah, Lincoln, however, bad to very bad. These are shocking, man. However, it's not as bad as these two, so don't worry, Lincoln. You've still got hope. But anyway, Morecambe, bad. It just is. At their own place, bad. Away from home, bad to decent. It's okay, basically. But the home spot's really shocking. Oxford, decent. I think that's fair. Top of decent we'll go for now. Peterborough's pretty bad. The posh on, great. Now we're getting into the good one, the one that I love talking about, and it's Pompey. Mental. Wednesday and Pompey, man, are something else for League One. The fact that every time we verse these lot at Wembley, they've matched us with fans. There's like that. I'm being honest here. They have as good a fans as us, most of the time. Away days, they always take thousands. Fratton Park is a place of great atmosphere. Obviously it doesn't get as many fans as we do, but Pompey aren't as big a club as us, I'd argue. But with that being said, yeah, something else. Port Vale, these lot are also cracking. I'm thinking very good to decent. I'm gonna go with very good for now. However, there's definitely an argument for decent, but yeah, no, good fans, just in general good fans. Shrewsbury, bad fans, and Wycombe decent. Wycombe, for me personally, at Wembley, we outnumbered them loads, but they still chanted, so a lot of them stayed at the end to clap the players, and I just think that's a decent set of fans to me, and I think that is showing them in a good light. And when they were at, I think it's Adams Park, I'm not sure what the stadium's called, but when we went there, yeah, it wasn't anything to scream about, but it was definitely something to talk about. It was definitely a decent atmosphere, let's say. But yeah, if you did enjoy this video, please like and subscribe, turn on post notifications, it helps me out loads. And if you disagree with any of these, let me know in the comments, tell me why I'm wrong, and I'll be like, yeah, fair enough. And if I believe I'm 100% right, then I'll come back with evidence, I'll come back with, you're wrong. But yeah, thanks guys, and have a fantastic day.